43 Peppy Assistant.
Redeeming all of the things, B-Shack.
Big stretch.
I'm gonna start another challenge here shortly. We're gonna have a new one. It's okay. You can thank Mr. Deafy Ghost Guy for finishing that off for us on very late on Wednesday stream. Don't tell me what to do. Yes, sir. Now we completed our challenge on Wednesday, so we are ready to start a new one. I like the new emotes you added. Thank you. Yeah, no, I was lucky enough to I got an achievement for using Canva like a crap ton, and they're like, you've unlocked 30 free days of Canva Premium. I'm like, cool. Now I can export all of the GIFs that I made that I was having to do a bunch of weird random stuff to get them exported, so now I can just straight export them and get them onto Twitch and get them approved and go from there. So yeah, emotes are fun. So are we ready to start our new challenge? We have our new assistant up here. Assistant is Sora this month. Now, I did set up the camera for our assistant, and I set it up outside, and I was just like, oh, cool, she's going to lay down in her normal spot, she'll hang out, and blah, blah, blah. She's on the couch today. So I'm like, oh, dang it. Doesn't work if you're not in the spot that I was thinking you were going to be in. So we're going to have to play it by ear. We could switch to the live camera, but it's just going to be an outside shot of just the deck. There's not going to be anything there at the moment. But she's just snoozing on the couch for the moment. All right, so let's go over to our rewards challenges. Let's go ahead and start. Can we start our new one? Okay, there we go. So new challenge should be up. Manager, let's make sure that that's true. There it is. Community challenge. Look at that. New challenge for Sora is up. Well, we're ready to go. Look at that. So first thing, normally on Fridays, we go through and I show off the new post that I put up on Thursday. It's already kind of running in the right hand side, but I'm going to pull it up again, start it over. I'm going to show what I've been up to recently. Some pictures from the lit crawl that I was at on Saturday. So you guys get a little bit of, will be a little behind the scenes here. The 2025 literary crawl here in Reno, Nevada. I was at the Washoe County Library, which is downtown. We were set up. Here's a quick little video Mrs. Tahoe shot of actually my book is in the library as well. So that was cool to walk in and see that first thing. And some family was there. These are my wife's cousins and her husband and people up at the top, grandparents, parents. All of them came out to see me. All of them came out to see and listen to me talk about books, which was cool. Let's see. Next up, there's me talking. There you go. There's a little Tahoe reveal for you. That was me. I was the least accomplished writer on that stage. The three other are like real, I wouldn't say real published, but like national published companies and like lots of accolades to their name in that way. And then there's just me. just doing my little thing. But I was the only one there with, I think, with picture books. So I was representing the early readers, so that was cool. But got to do a little signing afterwards. Actually sold a couple books, which was really fun. Actually sold 3 books, which is really awesome. Any book I sell is awesome, so it doesn't really matter. But got to talk to some people, got to meet some new people. Super fun event. Lots to be excited about, and I'm glad I wasn't as nervous as I was for my television appearance that I did a few months back. So this one seemed a little bit easier. Like I didn't freak out as much on this one. The public speaking was I don't know if it was just easier to digest or because it was just more free form and we were able to talk about stuff. Yeah, I was on TV. Mr. Bishek. I was going to say Mr. Jerf. I don't know why I was going to say Mr. Jerf. Yeah, because I was just working on that for the stream. That came out weird. I don't know why. I was thinking of my son for some reason. I don't know. Yeah, if you go to the website that's on the screen right there, stitched-tales.com. If you scroll down to like the events section, there's a little video clip that I put together of me promoting the release of my second book. But I had to go on to the news at like 8 in the morning, and it was a really quick interview. Like it was super fast, but that one was super nerve-wracking on what I was going to talk about and how I was going to talk. But no, this one felt more natural. Like I could do much more here in this open space than I could on the TV thing. I don't know why. I haven't figured it out. Maybe because I've been streaming more often, I'm getting a little bit more relaxed with talking and doing things in public. Maybe that's what it is. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Streaming helps. It helps. I think instead of a baseball hat, you should wear an Abe Lincoln hat so you come off as distinguished. Denied. You wouldn't freak out giving a speech at Ghost Guy's wedding? Oh yeah, I would definitely freak out. But I would try to go more funny with it because I could be more playful. So that would be a little bit more different. Hopefully he's not here. I could give you guys. Do you want me to give you the secret what I was thinking of doing if I get invited to his wedding? It's based off of our running joke about getting paid to be an admin. Let me check something real quick. Okay, that's correct. Spill the tea. Okay, let me then make sure he's not in here. Okay, I don't see his name in the users in chat, so he should not be here. So I was trying to think. So the joke is that I've been telling him for years now that I've got a check with his name on it for like 13 cents to pay him for admin duties and stuff like that. Just a funny joke based off of some of the ad revenue that we've made off of Dungeon Protocol's Twitch stream. And I was gonna do, you know how like on those not game shows, maybe game shows, but on those like donation shows and stuff like that, how they have the giant check that they bring out. I want to have a giant check ready for Ghost Guy and bring it to him and give it to him for like 13 cents or something like that. I think that would be funny. Yeah. I think that would be right on brand, right? That should be right there. I wonder if I can run. Do I have that app on my phone? I think I do. Okay, hold on. I will be right back. He's gonna go poop. No, this isn't an Acid Cross stream. I'm not gonna disappear for 20 minutes going to the bathroom every 5 minutes. No. Boss makes a dollar, make a dime. That's why I poop on coming down. Yeah, no, that's good. I think it'll let me do it. Oh, it will let me do it. Okay, so I figured out something. It's a Ram Tahoe, you goober. I know what it is. I have something for you, B-Check. Ready? Look, I did it. I did it. There she is. There's the goober. That's a goober right there. Right? It's a baby. Yeah, let's move it closer. There you go. Hopefully she doesn't get mad at me. Like, Dad, what are you doing moving that thing closer to me? The bullshit. She's listening, looking at me like, what the hell is happening here? I did not consent to being filmed all day. What the hell? Dogs are so silly. Oh, she's a ham. But she's not like a typical husky ham. Like a husky ham has a lot of personality, a lot of sass, a lot of back talk, a lot of stuff like that. She don't have a lot of that. She's very content with a lot of what she's got going on around here. So, I mean, look at her. She's flipped over and she's got belly showing and everything. It's a happy dog. Is this what the stream is going to be today? Should we just leave it here for the day? I should just follow her around. We're just doing a dog stream. No art today, just dog stream. Give me a Tahoe cheer if you agree with just doing a dog stream today. Just no art, just all dog. I think that's what's best for the stream. You know, I thought about it on like days off. Like Tuesdays, Thursdays, just putting stream on and just having just dog stream. I knew it. God damn it. That's funny. Put that up. Let's put that right there. Okay, so now you should be able to even do the pet the puppers. I should have said that. You should pet the puppers, and that will... Let's check to make sure it works. Oh, yep, it works.
Tahoe Anime Pet the Assistant.
Yeah!
Sunny _
We're doing it.
Pet the Assistant.
This is what stream needs to be from now on, right? Nothing else. Just me running around following dogs with just music playing. Maybe light commentary. Should we just make this the first hour of our stream for the day? Sadly, my phone is going to die at some point. I gave up my phone. I left the iPad outside and I was just like, oh, I'll give up my phone for this brief camera here. Alright. We have to get some work done. I'm sorry. We gotta do some work. I apologize. Okay, let me make sure. Do this. Oh, she might be heading outside. Hold on. You're not gonna go sleep in my room. I got the door locked. I have to go lay in my bedroom too. She's like, Dad's not filming me anymore. I'm out of here. She's very tenuous. She's like, I'm either all in or I'm all out. One of the two. I knew you were gonna go to the. Okay, I'm gonna go let her outside. So, ooh, I know what we'll do. We'll switch back. So they swap back to the outside cam. It's funny, she's hiding right underneath the camera. She's right there. You can't see her because she's hiding. Bye, Bishak. Have a good day. Good luck. It's Friday. Enjoy Friday. Of course, she's not gonna be right there. Yeah, I feel like if we're gonna do Sora Cam, we definitely need to get the GoPro. It might be the only option. Or whatever, they have a couple different kind of cameras. Whatever one allows me to put it on her so that it's running around with her. Okay. Let's see. Let's look at what our story is doing with us today. I had some brain thoughts in the middle of the night about the beginning here in this page number 6 and some of the other graphics and stuff like that. I actually did some drawings and stuff, some hand drawings as well. I've got a little bit on my brain for what I might want to do. There's also a possibility I might just swap over and do some other artwork today as well. Just depends. Like I said, I've got a couple things in my brain at the moment, so I also can build this stack of boxes here as well for page number 6 if I wanted to. But let me see about working some of this out. I'm trying to figure out. I was pretty happy with this opening, but I came up with an idea for a different opening. But I was trying to figure out if I did that, if it would push these down or not. And if it was, then I need to collapse. I need to collapse 1 or 2 pages. 1 page probably. Because I can't move any of these. These ones I think are pretty set in stone. I've already got one free page there on 28 that I still have to fill. I combined some stuff from this one into this one. Alright, I moved some stuff around. So, I like the idea. I was thinking about, when I was watching some episodes from an anime yesterday, that there's a lot of time spent on not necessarily atmosphere, but on not backgrounds, on placing the characters where they are. So like a lot of shots or a lot of drawings where like a scrolling view of the city or the town, or an overhead version of something where they're located, or looking out across, or out of, like in the house, or looking through the different parts of it and stuff like that. So it's not atmosphere. I can't think of the word I'm thinking of right now. The environment. It's looking out at the environment. That's what I'm thinking of. So how can I bring that into this type of storybook style setup? So in book 2, we have, I guess I'll go back. In book 1, we set up the illustrations or the world. Our book starts at the Humane Society, at the adoption center, where we pick up Buttons, where we first find him. So that's literally the first page. So that's our anchoring shot for the whole thing, is this place, and then we're the mountains and everything like that. So like that's our anchoring piece of that. For number 2, we go back to the house. The house is our anchoring point because he's starting to get comfortable and understand the place where he lives and stuff like that. So the question is, on 3, do we continue to pull back towards, like, you know how like some cartoons and shows, they do like that establishing shot at the beginning where they start outside the house and then they go in, and then whatever's happening happens for the story. I don't know if we need to do something like that or not. I don't think that's necessary, but I'm trying to balance a couple different things. So I want each of the books in the series to be connected to each other, but I want people and kids to be able to pick up any of them. So like they can pick up 2 or 3 and go through it, and they still get a good story or whatever. They don't need to have all the context of the previous one in order to enjoy the one that they're reading. And I think that in number 2, I did pretty good at it. I think I successfully, like it has a little bit of pre-stuff when they're talking about, no, it kind of just starts off. No, make sure to close the back door so Buttons doesn't get out. Have a good day, Buttons, we are off to work. So it does just kind of start in that way, but they are connected, and so you could read that story about him going on an adventure outside, and it's not predicated on knowing anything from the first book, which is good. So I think I kind of unintentionally did that. Intentionally did it. But now I feel like I have to be a little bit more conscious of that. But I think we might be okay. So my idea that I drew out There's two possibilities. It can either be the cover of the book, or it could be the first page, which would replace this one here. Questions. This is the hard part. This is where, like, if you're joining the stream for the first time and you're like, why isn't anything happening? This is kind of where some of this slows down. Is you start off and you have an outline or an idea of, you know, the dialogue and how you want things to go. And then you get into the process and you start being like, no, things need to move or change or needs to be rewritten or done a little bit differently. And you start to make adjustments to things that way. So you move forward a whole bunch and then you move backwards a whole bunch and then you move forward a bunch and gain a little bit of ground and then you lose a little bit of ground. It's like, it's going to be a little bit of a back and forth process. And it should. You should go back and feel like your story can be better. But you just have to be careful not to go too far, because if you edit forever, then it will never be finished. You'll never get anywhere. The question is, what do we got here? Button sure has grown big fast. Feels like we just adopted him yesterday. Sometimes I wonder if he gets lonely when we aren't here with him. I love it when I fit in boxes. It's the perfect place for sitting. He sure does love playing in those old boxes. Yeah, those do work pretty good. Yeah, I'm almost trying to decide if that one... This feels like it doesn't make sense now, number 6. Because it kind of feels like I'm repeating the same thing twice. Slide to the left, slide to the right. Crisscross, crisscross, yeah. That's a classic at the banquets and events. It almost feels like these two are the same. So I'm trying to allude. Yeah, I'm trying to use these two pages here to allude to something that's been going on in the background, but it's not something that's going to be, as you've seen in the rest of the story, that's not something that's going to be brought to the forefront. That's just something that's going to stay in the background, but something's been happening in the house that I want to point at, and then be able to have some of that stuff like be relevant in the backgrounds and stuff like that, or kind of an extra little background story that if you're watching and paying attention to the story, then you'll pick up on at some point. But hey, Dreamer, hello, thank you. Yeah, we started our new challenge for the month. Thank you for the points. We are already at 4%. Look at that. Cruising right along. I don't think if Sora's out there, she's in her spot. Look at it. It works. It did work. Hee. I wasn't sure if she was going to be there or not. My planning paid off. That's her spot. Just on the deck. Just chillaxing. She won't always be there. She moves around a whole bunch throughout the day, but we get a little bit of time with her out there right now, so that's exciting. Thank you, Dreamer. Okay, back to our story problems here. I have this vision of these boxes. We kind of have some here. I think I want to put some tissue paper or something in this other box here. Yeah, I feel like these are... They kind of work, but they kind of repeat each other in that way. Let me open up number 6. Okay, so this is kind of the idea at the moment. But you can see I just kind of stretched and manipulated them a little bit, but I'm going to want to go back through and rebuild them, make them all different shape sizes. I was trying to decide when I was thinking about this, because I'm not thrilled with the illustration for number 7 quite yet. That's just, I think that one's just kind of a placeholder at the moment. I was like, do I build him a castle out of the boxes just for fun, just to be like a play on that? Just because most kids, like, they love boxes because they can build stuff out of them, and they would love to have a little castle. Do I build him a box castle with him on top of it, being like he's a little knight? Kind of, that's the commentary on the idea that there's a lot of boxes around lately. There we go. Let's put that down. Let's move that like that for now. Okay. Okie dokie now. Yeah, what do you think? Do you think we should just have a bunch of boxes on the ground, or do you think we should build a little box castle? Because then it would be more fun. Then it's more like he's playing and using his imagination too. I think that might be the better bet here. Kind of alluding to the idea that from the second book, he's using his imagination. He's starting to, grow and develop in that way. So I think those. This is our main one here. I think that might be our best bet. The question is, I can go in here. Let's see how much of this I can disassemble and keep together. That one selected. Whoa, what the heck did you just... Whoa, what the... Wait. What did you just do? Redo clear. Redo clear, yes. Okay, that was weird. That one. That one. Okay, we'll just pull those up. Like that. There we go. You could do a castle and like a cloud surrounding it so it looks like an imaginary thought bubble. Yeah, I could do something like that. So question is, how am I going to stretch this? Okay, so that one should be easy enough. I don't like that though. Make some taller ones. Do that right. So that's where that should be. Bum, bum, bum. Figure out. I have to figure out sometimes what I've done on these, how I've created these boxes and how that works. I have to remember how I did this. Let's see, backwards. Something like that. We can make some big ones, we can make some small ones, just kind of depends. I think I might... Let's make this easier on myself. Get rid of these back panels. Yeah, we'll just make it closed like that. That's fine. These up here. I did not do the right thing. That anchor. That anchor. Okay, there we go. Bam. Much easier. Much better. That, and we can do... let's see, it's going here. Let's pick this one. Fix that. Which means we don't need that now. But you know what we do need? These boxes usually have... Okay, let's put that back real quick. And let's grab this color. Yeah, we'll make that the splice cut in the middle. Yeah, something like that. Cool. Let's save this real quick. We're going to make a bunch of these. Probably change up the colors just a little bit. Copy, paste. Smaller and bigger. Put this one behind that one. I don't think I can, if I just shrink this all down, oops, I mean like this. It doesn't really work because it flattens it too much. We lose our perspective when we do that, unfortunately. Okay. Definitely have to put some shadows in here too at some point. Yeah, do I want to build like a little... Do I want to build like a little box maze? I can put some of this stuff like this. I can put a couple of the... Where's the... Let me go grab the open one again. Let me grab that one. Select all. Copy. This is where we can get into some of the copying, which is okay. We gotta overlap things so that we make sure that we understand how big and they are, each object is. Yeah, I'm thinking we do some more stuff like that, and then I can have him popping around this corner right here. Maybe even up on top. Now people are gonna think like we were moving or something like that during this time. Let's see. Object transform, reflect. There we go. Yeah, that should be better. We flop some of those. Sometimes making differences on like minor things makes a difference too. Select. Like it seems inconsequential that we would just flip where this where the openings are, like how the flaps open, stuff like that. But it you know, it kind of helps with some of the stuff. I might take some of these tape marks and flop them or swap them too. That might be beneficial in that way. I might get rid of some of these barcodes too. As much as I love the barcode, I don't know if it's working for what I want. Select. This is me adding details that are not necessarily necessary, but they are fun to me. And they change up partially how the scene works. Select. Let's see, is this one? Let's just get rid of it for now. Yeah, just go through and just make things individualistic in that way so that they're not as copy and paste repeated. So, like I said, sometimes you can get away with that, just depends on how you want to set up your stuff, but I like to change it up a little bit. Feels a little bit more consistent in that way. Because these all look very similar, so we do what we can to make them a little bit different. Oop, that one got way off. Oops, 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 oops. Supposed to be somewhere down there. Yeah, so like I have to remember when I'm doing these pages that sometimes there's some environmental things that I can do, that I get to do. And that's good because it breaks up just looking at our character the entire time. We can even go through, which is the cool part about what we've got set up here. Bum, 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 let me find it. Edit colors, recolor artwork. So this is that recoloring ability here once again. Let me put you somewhere. I don't want you here. You're in my way. Fine. We can actually make some of these boxes lighter or darker depending on what we want to do. Let's go back to where we were at the beginning. I don't think that was the right setting to pull. Maybe it's this one. Yeah, there we go. So we can take some of the saturation out of it so that we have a little bit of a difference too in how the color palette works as well. We can make them more gray, like the boxes are a little bit older, by doing some color changes here. Okay, so what happens if we go the opposite direction with this setting? More saturated? Gives it more saturated. I don't know if we want more saturation. Let's reset that. I can make it lighter. I don't know if I want it lighter. That doesn't feel right either. The lighter just looks better in that way. Can we do that and do the saturation? Make that one just a little bit darker. There we go. Okay, so it gives us a little something here. Probably should bring in the background too. Yeah, let's pull in the background. That would be these ones. Copy. Okay, so I'm looking at our time here. We've got about 1 minute and 30 seconds before our first break comes up here. Yeah, pulled in words, that's funny. Push this way up here, make it way smaller. Yeah, something like that. And we'll give shadows and stuff to everything. So I think we're going to pause right here for the moment while we get ready for our first break time. We're going to make sure and save this. Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. Kind of give that castle-esque vibe like we were talking about Sunny in that way. I think I want to make a couple more boxes that are like long, skinny, tubular ones. We'll put those in there too, just for shites and giggles. And then we have to figure out how to get our main character in here somewhere. But yeah, I've got a different system set up. I've got my Firebot telling me when the break is coming up, so it actually has a countdown timer on it for me, so I'm hopefully paying attention to that better now. But we're going to pause right here, and then we're going to let those ads run. And then we will be right back to keep going on stuff, so you will not miss anything. So if you would like to subscribe to the channel, you are more than welcome to do so. That helps support everything that we've got going on here. But even if you don't, you're not going to miss anything. You could just watch, and that helps as well. So that's what we're going to do. So stay tuned for those ads to pop up here. It should be on screen. I'm actually going to swap over to our... Let's check on our assistant cam. Oh, their assistant is there. And we're just going to leave it here for our little break time. Why not? I feel like that's fair. That's fun. You guys can check out Sora and make sure she's being a good dog. Now, if there are quail that come in the yard, though, she will run after them, so... She will just take off. She'll bolt. There we go. We are in the break. Alright, so let me check. Where's our pet puppy? There it is. Make sure I'll put it right in the right spot. Also gives me a chance to double check some emails. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. It's like I'll still be here for people that have subscribed so we can talk and stuff like that, but I'm gonna really try to take it like as a break and do a couple laundry things, a few background things during this time. Give me a chance to walk around to do that stretching that Sunny's always redeeming. Oh, just a puppers. And then I get to watch the puppers too. Check on some deliveries I got coming. Did you see I was Goomba stomped by? Yes, I did. That was funny. See, it serves you right. And there she goes. And she's down. Screeb. Yeah, it teleported back and Goomba stomped you. That was pretty funny. I appreciate the irony. I wish you guys could hear too. So right there where Sora is laying down is the door. So like you saw me open up the door and she went out when I did that earlier. But the door is a glass door. It has, panel on it. So you can see through it. And Patch likes to sit and look at Sora out there and he likes to meow at her. Just because. He just likes to do that. I was like Tahoe would react like Loki when Hulk threw Thor around. Yeah! Yeah. That's what it feels like. Very much so. That's funny. Alright. Now that we are back, we can keep working on our... I think we need some shadows. Normally I do the little round shadows, but these are a little bit different. Let's drop that down to like 25%. Let's see how that goes. What do my shadows look like? I think I have an effect on the shadows for my characters. Let's look to see. Yes, it's a multiply. It's a multiply layer. Okay. We can do that. Which means this probably needs to go back to 100%. Do a multiply. It's gotta be... Yeah, I think that's right. Cool. So we're just gonna adjust those a little bit, make sure it's gonna work. Do a couple others over here. Do the same thing. Let's do multiply. What percentage did I take that down to? 37. Let's make that a 35. 37 is an ugly number. 7 is an ugly number. Okay. Might be a little extreme on that angle. Yeah, I thought so. You're being weird. There we go. Let's see. That one's got a small shadow. This one should have a bigger shadow because it's dwarfing that one. This one should have just barely sticking out there. Multiply 35%. There we go. That's fine, and we need one here. This big guy. Let's see, multiply 35%. The only other one that I'd have to do is this one on top. I'll have to give it a little special shadow, but it'll have to be on the box itself. Multiply 35%. We'll reselect it. We'll send it backwards. Yeah, something like that. Let's see. Let's go. There we go. Thin that down a little bit there. Okay, let's double check. Let's see what it looks like cropped. Trim view. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I think that works pretty good. Where's our... Okay, so we're going to get cut off on the right-hand side with our page folds, which is fine. I think I want to move, select these three in the shadow. Move this over until it's a little bit off screen there. Okay, yeah. I'll block that off a little bit there. So the question is, I've got this. Okay, move things around a little bit. Let's get our main character over here. Actually, surprisingly, this face might actually work pretty good. What about just... Yeah, that should be better. Select all, copy. Let's put him... We're going to put him on this layer. Object transform, select. Oops, somebody, looks like Mrs. Tahoe just came home. Just got a notification the garage door went up. Okay, so we're gonna put this back here. Okay, so we need to bring up the master. Hello, Mrs. Tahoe. How are you?
How are you?
Good. Look at my boxes.
Good.
Look at all those boxes. Isn't that cool?
What's the special event?
Where do you see that?
What a special event?
They've been busy doing other things. We're alluding to things.
We're alluding to.
Are you serious? You don't know what we're alluding to?
No.
Really?
Are we moving?
I love you. Well, we've lost Mrs. Tahoe in this.
My windshield.
Your rock hit your windshield? Did it break?
One like yours.
The little chip? So we need to get it sealed and repaired? Dang. Where were you, on the highway? Telling you, don't drive on that highway. Oh, I know. Can't believe she doesn't know. How does she not know what the secret is? Okay, we need to do something with this arm. Move that one out of the way for the moment. We'll just do this for the moment, for now, even though it won't be really seen. Yeah. Oh, I know what else I need to do. Okay, let's pick him. Copy. Paste in front of. Do that. Do that. Add a stroke around him. That one's going to be white as well. We're going to round off all the corners. Round. And we're going to send it backwards. Yeah. Yeah, kind of like that. Okay, cool. Okay, question is, should I connect these together? Yeah, let's connect it. Okay, wait, no, but our... Yeah, so we need to move these the other direction. Let's move these out here. Perfect. Let's see, let's do this one first. 6. That one needs to be 6. You can just do a different color because that's bothering me. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. So now we should be able to connect these. Select this and get the key. That one. Bam. Arrange. Send it back. Perfect. Okay, I know I said I was going to make a couple other boxes. I think I want to make a long boy. Got a couple shorties here. A couple that are open. Maybe something back over here? I don't know, do we think we need more? Like I said, sometimes I overdo it. Yeah, I'm gonna do a long boy. Okay, cool. So let's duplicate this one. Copy paste. We're gonna make it small. Hey,
Hi. I have to drive to the Ennis Works.
right now? Oh, fun.
So I'm just gonna go to Trader Joe's today.
Yeah.
Anything in particular you need?
That I need from Trader Joe's? Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really know.
Okay. I'll see you later.
Okay.
Bye.
Try my best. Let's see. You know what I can do? I want to make this easier. No, why do you keep grabbing that? I don't want that. Like, I'm specifically selecting this one and this one. Let's do that. And then we can take this point. We can stretch them back down to there. Same thing here. Bam, bam. Okay, so that should give me the ability to then do this. Yep, there we go. Same thing here. Bring this straight up. Bam. Yes, Patch, thank you. Yep, we know you're here. Gonna be making a long boy. There we go. Gotta have those poster style boxes too. I mean, that's just the way it works. Oh wow, that's so slow. I made some adjustments to my mouse settings, but I don't know if I like them yet or not. Because this scroll is super slow. Slow. Okay, there's that. Anchor, pull. Why does it feel like the top and the bottom have been, something's been changed here? This is my boxes. My box is all fucked up weird. Yeah, it might be okay. Let's see. Let's go over here. That's okay. That one's okay. Somehow I got off here. Might have to make a new one for this. I can lean it like that. That'd be okay too. I put some stuff in the background to give it a little bit more distance there. So now we got to get a bit of a shadow of some sort. Not that one. That one. Okay, so try that and see what happens. Multiply 35%. Looks a little off, but okay. Yeah, still feels off. Yeah, something like that. Okay, yeah, something like that. So I've got some other details and stuff that I want to put in as well. So, I'm going to go on the boxes. I want to make this layer. Maybe not white, maybe gray. Now we can write something on there. Okay, yeah, so now we can add some little written things onto each of these boxes and give it a little bit more flair, a little bit more fun on it. Like I said, a little bit more allusion to what's been going on in the background of the house that he doesn't really quite understand. Why are all these boxes here? Sweet. I like that. Okay, so the question is, did this? I'm pretty satisfied with that at the moment, which is fine. Let's go ahead and let's export that over to our dummy file here. I have a file with temporary PNGs in it. These are not final, but these are the ones that I'm pulling into here. There's 6, number 6. We want to bring you in here. Bed. Okay, cool. There we go. Hey, look at that. We got a number 6. Yeah, I think that works pretty good. Okay, so that means that the other sample thing that I put together, I think that's going to become the cover of our book. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Remember, I was working on some stuff last night and I did some hand drawing stuff and I came up with this cool idea that I thought was either going to be swap out and be the first panel, or it was going to be the cover of the book. Might work for the cover of the book, so. Let's change something here. Yep. Okay, so we need number... I see a change that I want to make here. Text. Maybe it's time we get buttons. I think it's like that. Buttons, a little surprised to get him. I don't know if I like that second part. I might get rid of that. What do I want to do here? I'm doing some rewrites in my head is what I'm doing again. Don't know if I like... Make sure this is saved, out save. Let's go ahead and move that out of here for the moment. I like the sequence now. I like this first page, I like the second page, I like the third page. This fourth one is kind of... This kind of sequence here is not the best, but it might just be filler to get to the rest of the rest of the stuff that's going on. Oh, I forgot they're all doing the raid today, huh? Contest raid mode launches today. Oh, that's in Destiny Rising, though. Ah, interesting. No, Destiny Rising, the mobile game. That was their release for today. NetEase released that. Yes, the gacha game. I think two things I want to change. Let's go ahead and export this out as well, since I made that little update there. In the temp box, replace that. Fine. Okay, so let's swap out that one. That's number 7. Sometimes it throws me off when I'm just like, oh yeah, I gotta change this. And I'm like, oh, I already made that change. Okay, so that's good, but I want to go, I'm just looking at something else here. So this is how my brain works, as I'm jumping around to different stuff. I like these little pieces of tape here. The question is, should they be select all? So on the rest of the pages here, I don't have clear tape on stuff. I'm using like packing tape, brown tape. The question is, should I change them? Let's unlock that. Let's see. Let's lock those together. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Don't know why it's doing that. No, maybe not. We have to come back and mess with that later. I don't know if I like that or not. Okay, moving on. Oh yeah. I'm like, thank you, but Genshin will be my only gacha. Yeah, the sword thing is still working. Have been doing my daily missions with it. Nice. I thought so. I hadn't heard anything that they had changed that or had made that update yet. So I know if Pishak wants to go through and run through Trevor and do hard mode on that to get that catalyst and stuff like that. That would definitely make life much easier. Cool. We did that one. Yeah, something's up with 7 into 8 that I'm not fully on board with yet. Yeah, I don't like the up and moving around part. Get it? Little surprised me. Oh, I know what I should do. I know. Maybe it's about time. Hee 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 hee. I think I like that better. Okay, so I have to do some adjustments to my not that. Let me go back to my script here. No, so I gotta move some of that stuff around. Okay, so where's our layout here? Let's move this over to over top of our chat. Okay, so that no longer goes there. That goes here, script wise. Let's get rid of that. B-U-T-T-O-N-S apostrophe. No, I think it wants me to change it to give. I think it's get. Okay, so it's not saying not to do that. Interesting. So we struggled with, and if anybody's out there who's an English major of some sort, on the internet, watching these videos, watching their redo of the videos or whatever like that. So we've run into this problem where when I'm trying to write some of the stuff for the name buttons, there seems to be there seems not to be a consensus whether or not the apostrophe comes at all, or if it goes after the S or before the S. And it really depends. Because like when we did the second book, which was Button's Backyard Treasure Hunt, which means it is his backyard treasure hunt, Buttons is essentially, it was saying to put the apostrophe after. But like, what's its name? Whatever this Grammarly is saying, like I retyped this into Google Docs, and it's saying not to have an apostrophe at all for this one. Maybe it's about time we get Buttons. I think that sounds correct. Because we're not talking about his thing, we're just talking about him. But his name is pluralized in a weird way. Because his name is not Button. His name is Buttons. Like James. You can do James's, or any name that ends with S is just seems kind of weird in that way. So that's what Grammarly is saying is correct. I don't know if that's 100% true or not. Okay, so we got rid of sure a lot of box here lately. That's correct. My people had a special event. They just went to recently. Maybe that's why. Okay, so that's correct. What else did I change? Oh, that's right. I changed this. Change this to weave. Okay, yeah. Oh, I think this is the one I changed. Do I have... Okay, so where are we at here? There sure are... Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so we have an extra panel here, so that's what I'm missing. We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended. No, that's not right. We've been. Let's see, what did I put on there? We've been back. Extra busy lately. Maybe it's time, it's about is very important, about time we get Buttons a little surprise, period. Okay, that one's corrected, sweet. Okay, script is back up and running correctly now. Yeah, get rid of the stupid moving around thing. That made no sense to me at all. Temp PNG, export 7, let's replace that. I'm gonna sneeze, hold on. Pardon me. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. The sneeze of the century. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of this, because that's now wrong. 7. This is like literally the thing, very similar process to what I did when I wrote the second book. The first one was a little bit different. I did do some changes and some edits for that, but this is very similar to what I did, where I went through and actually, go through, make sure the panels make sense, whatever that's going on with our sequence as we move through, and make some adjustments on the fly kind of thing, which is good, which is fine. Definitely need to figure out what the what if we did How did I do that? I don't need the PNGs. I need the Adobe file. Can I just copy that? There we go. Okay, we got about 10 minutes before our next break comes up here, so we still got some time before we have to worry about that, which is good. Not the best illustration in the world, but it will work. Yeah. Okay. Yep, don't need that at all. No. Hi, Ghost Guy Tahoe. You look so happy in those photos when you're signing those books. I am happy when I'm signing those books. I'm very excited. I'm very excited to meet people and do all kinds of stuff like that. It's very fun. Do you need me to bring it up bigger so you can see it? I can do that. This is photos from my most recent event that I got back from, that I just did on Saturday. we do a couple things. We'll bring that up nice and big. My book was over at the library, which was super fun. That's where we did our panel. Friends and family were there. Lots of family. And there's me. That's me. Look at him. I'm wearing my branded shirt and everything. Stitch Tales. I did the things. I did lots of things. Sold a couple books too. Got to sign a couple copies. It was fun. Making those connections and being able to talk with other authors and stuff like that has been nothing but invaluable. Like it's no suit or tie. No, I'm trying to appeal to younger audiences and people with parents with kids and stuff like that. So the suit and tie I feel like is one, not me. Two, might put them off a little bit, being like, oh, this is just a business transaction. So no, not for this type of thing. This was definitely more like low-key style in that way. So yeah, we're all just kind of in our normal clothes there, all four of the panelists. So no suit and tie. Not this time. But yeah, no, it was fun. We did it was really cool. Lots of good talk for the hour that we were there. And then moving over to the other venue so we could do some signings and stuff like that. It was really cool. So let's see if our puppers is out there. Nope, see, she's gone. She's off laying somewhere else. That's the way it works. Huskies don't like to stay stagnant for too long. Yeah, no, it was good. I learned a lot, and I was talking about this earlier with Sunny and B-Shack, that compared to the television interview that I did a few months back, I was way less nervous for this. Definitely more ad-lib stuff. So like being able to talk and come up with stories to talk about and connect those pieces to the questions and stuff like that. That's a different skill set than going to a TV interview where you kind of have the questions all banged out and it's super fast. Like you got to get in, you got to hit all your stuff, and you got to get out of there really quick. Like way different setup. So this was much nicer in that way. Gave me more time to like think and breathe and be myself and not have to be like the business person, be like, yeah, come, like I wasn't pitching something like it was on the TV one. Okay. Yeah, trim you like that. Does that make sense? Put him in the box here. In the box there. He's wandering around. Okay, question is, should I do it this way? And I'll have to fix his arms now if I change it, but no, I think that this is okay. This is what I kind of want here. Otherwise I can like put him inside the box, inside a box. I love when it's just like, oh yeah, you wanted grayscale, right? And I was like, no, nothing else in this page has been grayscale. Why would I want grayscale here? That makes no sense. Come on. Yeesh. Let's make this yellow. All right, we are 2 minutes and 30 seconds from our next break time here. Get rid of that. here. Nope, you're gonna go back to grayscale again. What the frick is happening? That's so weird. That's so wrong. Why is it doing that? Okay, there we go. I was thinking about maybe like putting him inside of a box this way. Maybe next to one? I think I still like this one better. Yeah, I've got an idea. Okay, here we go. Do I have time? Yeah, I got 1 minute left. Plenty of time, plenty of time. We got time. We got 30 seconds before the ad break comes up. There we go. Much better. Hey, I knew I'd get there. It just took me a little bit of time. All right, we are going to do our next break here in about 10 seconds, give or take, depending on whether or not the ad actually runs in that time frame or not. But that's what we're going to do. So make sure and stay tuned because we're going to pause right here and then we're going to come back and keep working on stuff. That was fast. Fast. Did I check on our assistant? Assistant's not there. We're just going to leave it here, which is fine. I'll go see if I can find Sora. Okay. Okay, I got a different angle. Boop, there we go. She's back out there. Doing her thing. Check on my delivery that's coming today. Don't want to miss that. Check a couple emails here. Oh, do some stretches. Oh man, getting too old for this. Love being this age and everything snap, crackles, and pops all the time. That's fun. Snap, crackle, pop. Oh man. hopefully everybody's enjoying their Friday. It's Friday. So hopefully that's a good thing. Not working too hard. All right. Was able to move our camera while we were at break there and get find Sora again out there on the deck. This is her life. This is 90% of what she does. Just goes out and hangs out outside. When she wants to come in, she'll let me know. Boop, there we go. But yeah, Ghost Guy, you finished off our challenge for last stream, so we had to put up a new challenge now. So you can put your points towards getting Sora a treat now that we've completed the last one. So, which is exciting. Who doesn't love giving animals treats? Let's be honest. Who doesn't? And if you don't, you're a bad person. Let's just say that. Okay, so let's do this again. Export place. Bed. That's smaller. Get this. Okay, there we go. Save that real quick. That feels better to me. Those 4 panels definitely make sense. I have to figure out number 8, whether or not 8 should be... So like we're talking about something that's happening in the background. It says there sure are a lot of boxes around here lately. The people had a special event they just went to recently. Maybe that's why. That's that panel, and then the humans confirm that by saying we've been extra busy lately. Maybe it's about time we get Buttons a little surprise. So like we've set part of it up. We've set that there's boxes and things that are going on here, and that there's a surprise that we should be that the humans are planning. Does it make sense to be right away? I think it's okay. I think let's go to number 8 real quick. We're gonna open up this one. This is from book 1. Copy. Get rid of that for now. Don't save. I think I want to do the few days later here. It almost is exactly the same as that. You know what? I think Yeah. Sometimes I like to pull from previous pages kind of on that same vine, right? Oh, I didn't realize that goes up and turns right there. Yep. Rip. Oops. Oh, I got a couple of errors here. What the hell? What the hell, Tahoe? Like I'm new to this or something. So let's do that. We're just going to really play off of the idea that this is the same idea as the last time. How's everybody's day going? How are you doing, Ghost Guy? How's your day going? Working hard? If you're still here. I know Sunny's working hard. He's always working hard. Let's see. What does our layout say? Leave that there for the moment. I'm trying to think. I want to like mimic what I did on that. Very similar like setup. And I think it would be not just like funny, but fitting to have it call back to what that was in the first one. So we need to pull these two. Copy. Let's put that on its own layer. Paste there. Let's go to... Did I close? That's our layout. That's our faces. Unless I closed it. That's fine. I don't think we need 6. Well, let's save it. It said I didn't save it yet. 7. Keep those open. Yeah, let's pull this one. Ungroup that, do that. Get rid of those at the moment. Range, send to back. Okay, there we go. Something like this. This is kind of fun because then I get to play a little bit with things that have happened in previous books, right? Like I get to call back to the first time something like this happened from book 1. Whether or not people pick up on that or not, that's a good question. Okay, there we go. So our 2 different humans are talking, left and right. We need something here in the middle. So we just had him in the center page inside of a box. But we can have him doing something else. It doesn't necessarily have to be like this, but it would be cool if it was centered like this. Okay, let's grab... just grab this for now. We're going to put in something temporary. Yeah. Yeah, very, very similar to kind of what we had here before. Okay, cool. Let's see. Yeah, we need the shadow copy. That's gonna go down. Let's put that down here. Question is, does he know what the word surprise means? Because he heard it several times in the first book. Does he have a better idea of what that is now? Now that he's a little bit older, a little bit wiser. Do we know? Okay. Let's see. Maybe I don't want him to be highlighted there, but I want him to be highlighted in this other one. Sometimes I know when to do the highlights around them. Sometimes I don't. Just depends. Also, feel free if you are in here and you're watching, if there's something you would like to suggest for the stream, we do have a suggestion box. It does get sent to me and Dreamer's Discord server, so we have a list of them, but it works just the same. You can use it for any ideas or things that you would like to see here as well. You can use those as to send me a suggestion as well. Use your points. Topic you'd like me to talk about, something you would like me to add, more cameras, shots of our assistant outside, still passed out, just hanging out. She's just doing her husky things, living life. So we got these 2 worked around. We got that box one set up today, which I think looks really good. Got this one a little bit fixed now. I have an idea for number 8, which I think is going to be pretty good, but we need him. I don't think I want to make him surprised. We kind of already have him like wondering what's going on. Maybe he needs to do a Mew? Okay, let's look at some of our faces here. Maybe some of that. Well, oh, you know what else I also have? Boop-a-doop-a-doo. A couple different things I can look at. I think the face is one of the... Maybe if we can get him doing something other than just looking like... I mean, it's not bad, him looking straight at us. But I don't think I want him to be, like, distraught or... Maybe he's doing something. Let's grab... I have an idea. I'm telling you, sometimes ideas hit me at the weirdest places. Maybe not this one. Let's go to number... Let's put this in here. Group that all together. Yeah, let's make him like playing or doing something like that. That would be fun. Do I have any of his other little toys? Might have to go back to book 1 to grab some more. Yeah, okay. We will... Where is... Not that layer, it's gotta be this layer. Also, I did not put a shadow underneath some of the stuff, which I should have. Let's object, transform, reflect, horizontal, let's do that. Okay, so I think I want him to be distracted with his toys here. I think that's the face I gave him there, which is fine-ish. Range to front. I think that's funny. Okay, so we need to pull these things out of here. Let's do... That's fine. Let's cover his mouth real quick. If I do it opposite like that, that'll be wrong. Means I have to move this over here. Um, yeah, okay. I think that's better. Callbacks here a little bit. Oh, I know what else I can put in here. Some more callbacks. Okay, where did I put it? There it is. Let's see, he's playing with that one. Don't need that. Don't need... Let's keep that for the moment. Let's keep that. Select all. Let's see. Is that going to be good? That's all grouped. That is not grouped. That is not grouped either. Okay. Well, we got to do a couple things real quick before we can pull this over. Sometimes, so you can actually take all of your objects and put them into a group, which is essentially like a folder or a packet. So then if you want to like move them or do something like that, it doesn't pull them apart like that, which is a nice thing to have. Now if I group this, I should be able to move that away from there. Now I should be able to take this, group that. Yes, that's it. Okay. So let's see. I don't need this. Let's select, is this all grouped together? It is not all grouped together. Okay, we'll group that together too. Group. Now each piece is separated. Okay, now we can copy this. Don't save it. Fine there. Bring this into here. Put this in the back here. Like I said, more callbacks on that, which is good. Might not keep the book and the glasses. Let's just hide them back here for now. That's fine. Yeah, that's kind of, we've kind of harkened back to our first book here, which is good. I want to call reference to some of that. No real background here. A few of our objects from the first book, but Buttons is much bigger now. I think, let me look at that real quick. Yeah, because look how big the squeaking mouse is there from when he was a kitten. Cool. I don't think this page is completely done, but I do like that we've pulled from some of the other stuff to connect it. Brought our little box back here, our little crate that we're a marble. Yeah, kind of like a marble, kind of like a little, they used to have these little plastic toys, and this kind of looks like a old school, like, not to say ball, balloon thing from the circus kind of idea is kind of what I didn't mean to design it that way, kind of looks out like that, but they used to have these rattle ones that the cats would have in the house, and they were actually like see-through, so they would have little grids and cutouts for them, and they would knock them around and they have bells in them. So I was like, I'll do a simplified version of that. I don't want to go crazy and do all the bells and stuff like that. So, but yeah, that's kind of what we have set up here a little bit. Make that just a little bit bigger. But it's a callback, right? Like I'm setting up the idea of this callback from the first book in that way. I even have like I have the glasses and stuff here as well if I wanted to put them in. Or use them for something. Because that was kind of the joke in the first book was that he was smart and stuff like that, and partial reason why we had picked him is because he was showing off these talents, and then it was just like that mystical part of it being like, oh, he can read? Like, it was just kind of fun. So I have them here, but I don't know if I really want to use them per se. Maybe I'll throw them back here just kind of like upside down, or yeah, that should be fine. Where's our panel coming from? Let's go in that direction. Okay, so we're getting a little bit of cut over here, but that'll be fine. This is fine. It's all fine. Okay, there we go. Sweet. I like that. Okay, so that's pretty good with how our layout for our words and stuff is going to be. Move that a little bit that way. Can actually go through. Not do that. That's wrong. Gotta select it first. We'll add our little line so that people know where the voices are coming from. These are voices coming from above, coming down. Because humans are taller. Humans are taller than animals. There we go. Something like that. Save that. Let's go ahead and export that out as well. We'll put it into our template. So I can make sure and see it so that we can keep our progress up to date on making sure everything links together correctly. Okay, so that's exciting. Temp. Which page was that? That was 4, 5, 6, 7, number 8? That was number 8, right? There's 8. Okay, what the heck is happening there? Oh, I don't have a layer unlocked. Yep. It's on me. Nope, did it again. Why did it do that? Oh, is that the wrong one selected? Jesus. Hey, third time's a charm. I promise I'll get this right someday. Not today, but someday. Okay, cool. Look at that, we're starting to fill in a little bit here. Trying to get some of those estranged sections a little bit figured out. I'll save. Yeah, I like that. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Got that figured out. That rearranged. Sweet. How much time we got left? We got about 24 minutes left on our stream for the day. Yeah, I think I definitely will work on that one a little bit more. It definitely has some potential to make like the, because like we did, I showed it on stream already, the surprise page when he first comes home looks like this, right? So having this centralized welcome to your new home, nice and big. May need to do some of that with the, we have a surprise for you. I hope you like it. So yeah, well, what a strange bones. I'm definitely gonna have to look to see if there's some more. What I want to do with these three. Yeah. Cool. Let's make sure everything's saved here correctly. That's all saved. I think I want to go back to number 6 for a few minutes. Yeah, we got rid of 8. Make that one. I color code all of my pages in my actual files so that I know which ones have been worked on. Like I know it's kind of easy to tell, but the color coding also gives me an idea of like where I am in the process. So green means they need to be started, orange means that they've been worked on, red means finished. So done. And sometimes they swap back and forth, just depending. Okay, so I was gonna want to do some sneaky stuff here. Mrs. Tahoe has returned. He went to the Trader Joe's, the Joe's of Trader. Ooh, maybe the pupper heard her and she came running. Let's see. Yeah, nope, she's still there though. Just hanging out on the deck. She made a deck dog. I can't really work on the secrets when Mrs. Tahoe's here though. She doesn't, well, I guess I could because she doesn't really get that they're, which secrets they are. Just hanging out outside. Okay. Let's see. What else can we do? We're gonna have to pick a. Oh, yeah, let's choose that one. That's fine. Huzzah. So you're not gonna let me spin that, are you? Object transform, rotate. Copy paste, put something over here. Rotate. Object, rotate again. Let's see, something like that, 95%. There we go. Not that. Okay, so we got those set up. I gotta figure out some wordings that I want to put on those to be a little bit more fun with. That one can stay like that. That one's fun for me. I'm not going to tell you the secret on that one yet. So now this is the fun part, like being able to go back and hide little secrets of stuff is kind of fun. Okay. I want to change this one, but I don't. Let's see what I want to put on this one. There we go. Something like that. Where are our little tapes at? Tapes are on the boxes themselves. Do we need the tapes on the boxes themselves? Not necessarily. Copy, let's get rid of that. Let's make those on its own layer so that I can move those around a little bit easier. I think I want to do one more. Let's see. Let's pull these words. Don't know what I'm gonna put down here yet, so we're just gonna put extra for the moment. Let's see, rotate. Oh, that's way too far. Yeah, I gotta figure out. I want to put one more word in here. Do a little Google search here. Let's see. Oh, that would be a good one. Need that. Okay, wait a second. Wait. Let's do, yeah, there we go. Let's center that. Center. Okay, cool. That'll work. Secrets. May have to move that box around a little bit to make that fit. Otherwise, it's going to be a little on the outskirts there. Okay, so I need all of this. Okay, there we go. We got a couple different hidden things in here going on. Hopefully should hint towards what's going on, but we will see. Okay, got that one changed up a little bit. Did I already change up this one? It's the same. There we go. Those two are a little bit different. Oh, they're almost the same though. Oops, that's not right. There we go. I'm gonna change up the feel a little bit there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that should work. Let's go ahead and save that. That's nice and fun. Okay, let's get rid of this one. Let's export that one out too. Export. Temp. Replace that one. Okay. Number 6. Bed that. Okay, cool. We'll see if anybody notices someday. Cool. All right. I think that looks good. Let's go ahead and save that. We did a little bit of work on getting this page definitely filled out, which I'm very happy with. Lots of dimension here, lots of 3D space for our characters to work around in. So I need to go through and add some more stuff like that around. We have lots of flats, but I definitely want to have more 3D space stuff like that put together. So that's good. Had our little fun secret stuff here put in. Yeah, I think we did pretty good on that so far. I'm very happy with that. Let's do, so we've got about 8 minutes until our next break is supposed to come up. That'll be our last break for the day. Check my delivery status again here. Got important things coming, so I just want to make sure that I'm know when they're going to be delivered. I have to sign for them. They're not out for delivery yet. But yeah, let's bring up. Get rid of that. Don't need that anymore. Let's bring up Canva. So let's swap over to Canva real quick. Hopefully, I didn't check Canva to make sure that it was working correctly before. Aha! It's not. That was the only one I didn't double check before I started the stream. Okay, so let's look at our progress sheet here. Don't need that. Okay, so we worked on 6 today. Yep, I think we got, let's find where number 6 is on our layers here. This one, no. one of these? Number 6. I think we definitely got a good 50% of that one done today. What else did we did number 7 as well, right? Let me double check. Oh yeah, we worked on 7 a little bit. I still don't feel 100% on that, but we're gonna bump that a little bit. But we did work on number 8 today. But I feel like is about that same amount as well. Did we do anything on 18? What was 18? No, 18 I still need to go back and do some Vision Quest stuff with that to get a better accurate idea of what the heck's going on there. Let's see, why are a bunch of these off? There we go. Yeah, a bunch of these have, I don't know why they all got knocked off center. Weird. Okay, so those are all good. I think that's all. We already did our progress for the rest of the week already. What else did we work on today? We did some work on 6, a lot of work on 6. A little refinement on 7. Got 8 started. I don't think we jumped down to anything else. I had on the docket maybe working on... There's some changes I wanted to make to 20, but I don't think I did. I didn't touch those today. I think that's it. I think we made a little bit more progress on 6. Nothing on 7, but we started 8 as well. So we've got some progress in that, which is good. But not a whole bunch, which is fine. Let me double check to make sure. Promo materials. Where do I keep these? I have one that says progress. Where is it? Oh yeah, it's on the main page. Duh. Okay, cool. Yeah, that'll work. So let's see if it's going to tell me. Oh, yep, 3 minutes until our break. So look at that, perfect timing. Like I pretended like I knew what I was doing. Yeah. So we got our progress set up here for the week that we completed, which is nice. I'm going to go ahead and no, you know what? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait to do our roll-up stuff till afterwards, and then we'll go from there. But let's swap over. See. Oh, nope, our puppers is gone again. Did you let her inside, Katie? No. Okay. So she is outside somewhere, but I don't know where. So puppers is on the loose. Let's go back to Illustrator for the moment. We're waiting for our last little bits of ads to pop up here, but I'm just double checking to make sure there isn't any other housekeeping that needs to be done. We got our challenge started. Let's actually double check on our challenge. How are we doing there? Okay, so we just started our new challenge today for getting Sora her treat, a new assistant for this month. We are currently sitting at 4%, so we have 2,458 points put into our challenge so far, so thank you for that. Thank you for watching and putting your points towards that. I appreciate that. And I appreciate everybody for being here. Like I said, I know I say it a lot when I'm on the stream and stuff like that, but I'm hoping these are semi-entertaining or semi-informational or fun thing to watch, or even just listen to the... You could just tell me, Tahoe, stop talking, just do work and just let the jazz music play in the background. Do that instead. Let me know. Questions, comments on this or the video or the VOD, or even on YouTube. If you have any of them, feel free to let me know. I will try to answer them on stream for you. I got a couple likes on some of the videos that I put up on YouTube, so starting to see a little bit of a movement in certain ways, but we'll get there. We'll get there. We're on our way. But ads should be popping up here. We're going to pause for the moment, and then we'll be back and we'll do our wrap-up. So that's the plan. It's okay, so the last one was super fast. Now this one's going to... Oh, there it is. Okay. Cool. We will be back shortly. She's back out there. I found her. I moved the camera so that we could see her. She can't hide forever. Sunny, if you're still here, do you got anything fun planned for the weekend? Anything exciting going on? Got some more stuff to do in Star Citizen? Paparazzi? Is that your event thing that you were telling me about last stream? You guys are gonna go do your jump in the lake. God, what was that? Something the bear. Not Ice Bucket Challenge. I'm hosting another event for my unit tomorrow. Yeah, I thought so. That's exciting. Yeah, I'm trying desperately. I don't know why. I'm desperately resisting the urge to buy Borderlands 4 and try that out. No, you meant Sora? Wait, what? Oh yeah, paparazzi. Oh yeah, I got what you mean. Yeah, I'm not gonna let her escape. I'm gonna follow her around. Polar bear turns. Thank you. Ah, Gemini. I don't know how I... It was there on my tongue, but I just couldn't remember it. Alright. Make sure our ads are done. Then we'll do our final wrap up here. Ooh, one more ad on my alt phone, my extra monitor phone. We'll see if it catches up or if it time delays or not. Okay, no, we're all good. Okay, so back to our roll up for the day. Back to Canva. So we will be back. We will be having a new episode of 500 Little Things on Sunday. So if you would like to come and join me and Mrs. Tahoe, also known as Dreamer, on stream right here on this stream, we will be doing our podcast where we talk about life and all the little things in between, the past, present, and future. So if you'd like to come and listen to us ramble and have some fun for a couple hours, please feel free, drop by. That's also available as podcast on YouTube as well, so you can go and listen to those if you would like, if they're interesting at all. But that one's a late one, so that one's a 7 to 9 p.m. Pacific time. So if you are Eastern time or anywhere in between, make sure to add the extra time onto that so that you know when the stream is. But here's our graphic for it. Learning to make space for us, one podcast at a time. Just something we're trying to do where we sit down and we talk about stuff and connect and try to figure out which one of us has the better memory about events that have happened in our life. It's a mixed bag right now. We're not quite sure. We're about 50-50, so it's been fun. Shoot, I can bring up Discord. I can find out what the next one is. Hold on. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Okay, next week we'll be on episode 15, I believe. Am I right? Or are we on episode 14? Oh yeah, no. Next week is episode 14, and it is titled What We Stand For. And the homework for the week was, what is a moral thing you stand for that is a must? Or morals, values, things like that. This one's going to be a little bit more, I don't want to say intense, but it's definitely going to be a little bit more personal in some of those, in some of our talkings and stuff like that. Conversations that me and Mrs. Tahoe have had many times over the years, and continues to be an important thing for us to be able to, that we always go back to when things happen, the world gets crazy, or world gets happy, or world gets weird, or whatever it is, that we always have to go back to and look at and be like, okay, what is the things that keep us grounded in the world and understanding, and patient and kind and all of the different things. So what flips us off the handle, what, the good things and the dumb things at the same time. So that's what we're going to be doing on Sunday for our podcast. Other than that, I will be back on Monday for more art and book streams, as we continue our push to get more stuff done on book 3 and try to get closer to our release date, but we got some time. We got a little bit of time, but we're getting there. We're making progress, so that's good. But thank you, Sunny. Thank you, Ghost Guy. Thank you, Bshak. Thank you, Dreamer, for coming in and hanging out for a little bit in stream and saying hi. I appreciate that. But yeah, we will be back. We'll be back on Sunday and then back on Monday again. So have a good weekend. Make sure and go out there and do something fun. Relax a little bit. Take some time for yourself. That'd be a smart thing to do. Go take a walk. Get some fresh air. Something like that. Go to the farmer's market. I don't know. I'm just rambling now. I want y'all to go do something. Take care of yourselves for a little bit. But have a good weekend, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.